Beyonce single, ladies. It's Mika O'Clock.
This is Radio 1's Live Lounge Hour.
Hello there, Mika at Maida Vale.
Hello there.
How are you?
Very well. Thank you.
It's lovely to meet you for the first time this morning.
Yeah, likewise.
You're down at Maida Vale now. You've nipped from Chris Moore's show at Radio 1 HQ. Are you still wearing your little tartan jacket?
Yeah, I am.
I like that jacket.
You do?
Yeah, I like the whole look, the vibe you were giving off today.
Oh, thank you.
Good. And
it's
the little,
purely accidental, I must say.
The dolly necklace thing you had on.
Oh, my little voodoo doll.
Yeah, what's that all about? Is that a good luck charm?
Kind of, yeah. They're made for me by this Belgian guy. His name's Walter, and yeah, he's I don't know, he makes these little voodoo dolls with beads on them. I love them.
Yeah, it's good. I really like it.
Yeah.
So you've gone down to Maida Vale. Who have you got there with you?
I've actually got pretty much my entire band.
Right. Who's that then? How many people?
I've got my drummer Charisse, I've got my bassist Dan, Martin, so we're about 1, 2, and David, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and I singer 5. We're 6 altogether, actually.
And do you have an extensive entourage of someone who, like, puts a straw in a drink for you?
I wish.
No?
I wish.
No one
I wish
like
I could
that.
have that kind of, like, I don't know, Barbra Streisand rider where the temperature is set before you get to a restaurant.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
That'd be lovely. And some white drapes as you enter a building. Go a bit Mariah on us, a bit Mimi. Have you got your ice cream van with you today?
No, I left it at home.
Why?
It's kind of I'm getting attached to that ice cream van. It's like attached to my image now.
It is. You're synonymous with ice cream. How about that?
Unfortunately. And
Your new Mr. Whippy.
well, if it all goes wrong...
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. I'll join you. I love ice cream. You just got back from New York recently as well.
I did,
And
yeah.
I saw you tweeting away, and you got lost on the subway.
Oh, I did. It's so confusing in New York.
Yeah, so what happened?
I just don't understand that whole number 1, 2, 3 thing. And also, because when you use the subway in New York, you have to know your north, west, south, east thing. And I have no concept of that.
Not like our tube, nicely colour coordinated in London town.
So I was just sitting there with my phone, literally on the subway, trying to get reception so I could know which direction I was going in.
Mika, lost in New York. This is not good.
Yeah, I did get attacked by a group of Spanish girls who decided to follow me around the subway.
Well,
but they didn't know where they were going either.
Isn't it? That's brilliant.
I think they documented the whole thing with photos as well. They'll probably pop up.
Also on your Twitter, I know you like to have these impromptu parties, and you had your sort of pub night the other night and had everyone around for drinks.
I did.
Is there another one happening soon?
We're doing something in the States, actually, because I'm going on tour over there. And then we're going to be just, I don't know, these things are like, whenever it feels right, I want to do things like that.
So anyone can come along?
Yeah.
So I could come next time, perhaps?
Yeah, more than welcome.
And you're paying for the drinks?
Well, I did last time. I don't know about it. I think I should come up with some sort of, like, token system, because it cost me a little bit too much.
No, I like that idea. I mean, for the next one, especially if you invite me, actually, you might have to change. I do like the odd gin, Mika. So if you could have a gin on the rider, that would be wonderful.
Are you a gin girl?
I love it.
You know, it makes people go mad.
Well, that explains quite a lot, I should imagine. So, Mika, you're going to do a live track for us in a bit.
I am.
You're going to do We Are Golden. Producer Stewie might sing along in a German accent. Will that offend you, or is that okay?
It's all right, as long as I can't hear it.
He likes to go, We Are Golden! And we're not sure why.
Oh, I'd hate to know the real reason why.
Exactly. So you're going to do that for us. And then a secret cover track as well, which we're very excited about. Lots of people on the text anticipating what track you might do.
Yeah, covers terrify me.
Do they?
Yeah, I hate doing covers. Well, just because I know I always get them wrong.
No, but you just sort of say, oh, it's artistic licence, I made it up.
You mean just a big mistake?
Yeah. It's fine. Well, Mika, look, you chill out there, get in the zone,
Cool.
we'll play a few tracks and talk to you in a bit.
Wicked.
This is Radio 1's Live Lounge Hour.
Speaking of which, let's get ourselves back to Maida Vale to speak to Mika.
Yo.
Mika, right, you know you've got all these, like, famous lady friends like Katy Perry and Lady Gaga, etc. Could I be the new one?
Sure.
Is that all right?
All right.
I feel like, you know, we'd have a laugh when we go out. I think it'd be fun.
All right, sure.
Okay, you sound
Anybody who
apprehensive,
likes gin?
Yeah, exactly.
Anybody who likes gin can't be half bad.
There you go. See? Yeah. I'm already in. This is good news. Now, you said that this album, Boy Who Knew Too Much, is about your teenage years. So what were you like as a teenager, Mika?
I was a bit of a... I guess it was a bit of a weird... A bit weird. I was a bit of a loner. I was
Mika,
a bit of a loner. Like, I was always kind of scurrying away. I never really showed who I was.
Yeah.
I was almost kind of trying to hide myself as much as possible.
So the Boy Who Knew Too Much, were you a bit of a boffin?
Well, I don't know, not necessarily a boffin. All I knew was music, really.
Yeah.
I don't know, I was a bit of a watcher.
Right.
So there's like when at school I was always the kid kind of like outside the little group watching everybody.
But look who's laughing now, Mika.
I don't know.
Look who's laughing now. Now, what happens to the lollipop girl when you're recording? Because she obviously goes on tour with you. When you're in the studio locked away, does she just come and hang out, or what happens?
No, she doesn't really exist, though.
Right, sorry. What? Like Father Christmas? What? What's going on?
She's actually my cousin.
She's your cousin?
And yeah, she just turned 13 now, and so she actually, I don't know, she started to do it just as a kind of joke, and we started to kind of record it, and it ended up on the song, and now she's 13, and she's actually on Golden as one kid screaming.
Ah, so she's still involved in it all.
Yeah, she is. I mean, it's all part of the same kind of like all my friends and stuff sing on the album, play spoons on the album, do whatever.
There's spoons on the album. I didn't even know that. I could do clapping on the next album because I did some clapping on Alicia Dixon's new track.
Did you really?
In Los Angeles, yes. So if you need, I'm very good.
Did they fly you to Los Angeles?
Yep, and I did that, and they doubled it over. Yeah, it was amazing. I was very good. I'm the backbone of the song.
And who said the music industry's in trouble?
Do you know what I mean?
Flying over it, flying over a clapper.
That was not a waste of money at all. Now, she's rumoured to have been a lollipop girl once upon a time. Is that?
Yeah, she's done it. Actually,
Has she?
She did it when she was younger.
Look at that.
I think it was a Coco. I'm not sure.
That's crazy. And now look at her.
Yeah, she's done really well.
Too big to be a lollipop girl now, isn't she?
Too big to be a lollipop.
I've seen you live at the Roundhouse, and you'd covered the stage in sort of tin foil and lots of glitter and stuff. It was like nothing I've ever seen before.
Oh, really?
It was crazy. I mean, is that really important to you to have, a vibe and a theme at every one of your gigs?
I think it's nice to walk into a venue and know that you're somewhere different. You know, it's like the show doesn't start when we walk on stage. The show starts from the minute you walk into the venue.
Yeah.
I think that's really important. That's really what I grew up in, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I started working when I was 12. My first gig was in opera.
Really?
Yeah, it was at the Royal Opera House, and the set was designed by this guy called David Hockney, and I was completely in love with just that whole world. And I kind of went on for like the next 7 years doing different shows and a lot of different theatre things and stuff. So that's my kind of where I came from. So when I went to gigs, I was always like, well, why can't you mix theatre and a gig? And unfortunately, when I was playing in Birmingham in the first few days, I had more people in my crew and band than I did in the audience.
Right.
Which is kind of embarrassing.
But still, you put on a good show. Everyone loved it.
I was just, well, the 3 people who bought a ticket. And the other 4 were guest lists. So I kind of messed up a little bit.
Your mum, your sister, they're all there. Let's talk about your video, We Are Golden. I watched it for the first time a couple of weeks ago. I was eating my breakfast in the morning, and it just came on the TV on a music channel, and I was like,
it's not quite a breakfast video.
Mika's running around in his pants in his bedroom. Was that embarrassing to film, or you just have no inhibitions now and you just do your thing?
Well, I think part of the decision in making that video is, well, firstly, the video, if you haven't seen it, the video is me reenacting kind of my 17-year-old self and in a bedroom dancing as if no one can see me.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm trying on different clothes and I'm jumping around, climbing up the walls.
All sorts.
Yeah. And then I think I made a decision. I was just like, so often with second albums, what you get is people who kind of, you feel as if they've taken a few steps away from the microphone.
Yeah.
As if like they've got apologies or they feel more guarded or more complexed than they did on the first album, and I made a conscious decision to do the opposite.
Right.
And it was kind of liberating. It helped me deal with the pressure of making a second album, I think.
Definitely, just regressing back to your teenage years, the good old days.
Yeah, just kind of standing there going, here I am.
And I'm naked in my
And I'm
pants.
not going to, this is... And then again, I am wearing clothes in my new videos.
Are you wearing clothes today?
Yeah.
Excellent. You're not doing a naked live lounge for us?
No.
Okay. A lot of people
The thing is, I'm so
about that.
prudish as well. Like, I hate taking off my clothes, which is so bizarre now that I'm associated with dancing around in my underwear.
You're facing your fears.
I kind of, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mika, we are glad that you're fully clothed and ready to rock for us. Would you like to do your live We Are Golden for the nation?
With pleasure.
Take it away.